Biomarkets in Den Hague, Netherlands. Interesting gathering of folks all the way up and down the bioeconomy, from biomass producers, technology providers, fermentation companies, universities, research institutes, and producers of biochemicals, obviously, as well as consumers, users of biochemicals, so folks like L'Oreal, as well as the ADMs of the world, many startups. Quite a bit of interesting surfactant-related activity going on. Certainly the use of sugars, carbohydrates, fats and oils, both waste and on-purpose produced, but mainly co-streams, co-product streams and waste streams, ending up in surfactants, which I think is obviously a good trend. So for the rest of the video, in the quiet of a room here, I just wanted to go through really one presentation from Nova Institute, who studies bio-based building blocks, particularly with an emphasis on polymers, but it can be relevant to a lot of other areas. So this chart shows the evolution of production capacities globally for bio-based building blocks. Some familiar names here. You've got butane diol, the C12 acid, dodecane dioic acid, both types of lactic acid, MEG, MPG, etc., sebacic and succinic acids. So today, roughly 23, 24, touch under 6 million tons of capacity worldwide, expected to almost double in the coming 5 years. Also, I wanted to highlight this chart where they map out production pathways. This is actually well worth a close study, so probably worth freezing the video. Ethylene, propylene, and butadiene production pathways from the traditional fossil routes, right, from crude oil and natural gas, compared to vegetable oils, organic waste, which is a big emerging area for a lot of things, including surfactants, carbohydrates from sugar cane, corn, etc., sugar beet, and of course carbon dioxide capture, going through the familiar intermediates like naphtha, ethanol, syngas, and through to propylene, butadiene, and ethylene. So pretty instructive chart there. Definitely one to cut out and keep. They also mapped out a renewable carbon refinery schematic, starting from biogenic carbon and going through all the familiar intermediates like ethane, ethanol, propane, naphtha, etc., pyrolysis gas, and giving you your aromatic set, benzene, toluene, and xylene, as well as, of course, your C2s and C4s and C3s, an aspirational chart, if you like. Another interesting, I thought, instructive chart, it looked at the consumption of carbon for global chemicals and derived materials. So 550 million tons of embedded carbon per year. Most of that, obviously, fossil-based, 88%. That's from crude oil, natural gas, and coal. You've got 8% bio, 4% from recycling sources, and a tiny little sliver there, 200,000 tons at the moment, of carbon dioxide-based product. And here we have another look at that from the same 550 million tons in terms of where it comes from. And again, just emphasizing 88%. That's 60% from oil, 26% from gas, 2% from coal. Then you get into the 8% from bio, broken out into fats and oils, sugar and starch, and other biomass. And then that recycling slug at 4%, and the tiny little slice that you can't see from carbon dioxide. So overall, a pretty good conference. I would definitely go again. I had a day's worth back-to-back scheduled meetings with folks, and I'm not going to comment a lot on those, but suffice to say that I was impressed by the level and the quality of the activity, specifically in biochemicals. Some prior versions of this conference I've been to as much as 10 years ago were very fuels heavy. very, very fuels heavy. And this time I saw a little bit more of a lot more emphasis on really focusing in on specialty chemicals. And as I said, including some activity in surfactants. Now, I'd encourage you for some public domain stuff to go to the University of Wageningen website there to get a sense of some pretty interesting activities in the surfactant area from them. So that's it, guys. Comment, like, subscribe, and let me know what you'd like us to cover in the future.